Hey guys, what's up? This is Sasha here from Anger Management. Man, I've just been sitting here right now. I just got back, with my son. He was, on the football field working on some footwork, and man, guys don't understand. This is coming down to the home stretch. School is about to end. I'm about to cross the finish line to get my bachelor's. I'm excited, I'm just really happy about this because this is something where I just felt like that this road that I'm traveling down right now, it feels so worth it. Oh my God. I mean, I've got projects that are coming up, and I wanted to do a show today. I wanted to sit here and talk about the 49ers, how I wanted to sit back and be able to figure out what the hell are these ass clowns doing. But I couldn't because, I'm not really having the time right now. Again, I have projects. As soon as I finish with you all, I've got two thick papers I have to do. One for elementary Spanish and one for my history and journalism class. So as you can tell, I'm going to have to be busy. And then tomorrow, out of my PR class, we got a project that we have to do, and then I've got some I've got something for our script writing class. I got again my elementary my photo journalism class. It is just really but you know what? It's worth it. If you knew who I was about 20 years ago and then you see how it is now, you would see like, yeah, I can definitely understand. I even got an email. I got an email from one of my old professors the other day, and she told me because I emailed her and I told her, hey, I'm about to graduate from college. I'm about to graduate with my BA. She encouraged me to get my bachelor's. I was like, no, as my associates, I don't want to pay. I don't want more debt. But she told me to do it. So I did. So this is what I'm doing right now. I got it. I'm getting I'm getting in, and I told her, hey, I'm also a part of Honor Society. I showed her my regala, and that I got, and she's just excited. I even took some graduation photos. The guy who did it, Jason Gaines. If you're ever in the San Antonio area and you need some photos, get in contact with him. I can be. I'll be sure to pin his contact information of his IG, of his Instagram, on this video. So if you ever want to get his if you want to get in contact with him, he'll be more than happy. He'll be able to do something for you because I'm going to post the photos on Instagram because I was happy again on Instagram, on Facebook. I don't like social media, but in this field, you have to have social media because you have to connect with everybody. So that's the only reason why I have a Facebook, and not to mention just spreading stupid silliness out there. But the reason why I'm doing this video right now is because I had to sit back and I had to sit back and I have to realize about the show, with how anger management is. If you don't know, anger management is supposed to be a two-man show. It's supposed to be me and Aaron. Aaron, that's the guy, my boy. We thought of it one day. We email each other, talk about how we wanted to do the format, what we wanted to do, how we were going to do it. We've had a lot of trials and tribulations and everything when it came to the show. And we figured out how we wanted to do it. Now, if you look at some of my other shows that we did, it just didn't seem right. But the one that kicked it off the most was the one when we did the top 25 NBA players in the 90s who we thought were. And I liked it, but then, Aaron started, I'm just going to say this. Aaron's going into is not in a really good place in his life right now, and this is really preventing him from doing a lot of things outside of his responsibilities. He's given me an idea, but I'm not pressing him because, again, I understand when you have a lot of stuff going on in your life, you don't want to talk about it till you're ready. I'm a talker, but not everybody wants to talk. Put their problems out there in public. So I understand, and I'm not, and I can just say he's just not in a good place in life. I'm sending my thoughts and love to him and his family, because again, that is one of my closest friends out there. I've known him for over 9 years. Yeah, I can say 9 years. I've had and it's not just two guys together. This is somebody who knows a lot about me, who watched me grow from somebody who just didn't have the confidence, who just talked about it, to the growth that the man that I am right now. So, if I'm right, I believe in May it's going to be 10 years, because I think I met him. No, it was 12. I'm sorry. It's 9 years this year, because I met him in 2012. So, and one thing he did tell me was he did like the fact that I was bringing in a roundtable discussion, and I have to say there were different formats from when I brought in Jay, Marcus, Derek, Wesley, and we sat there. We talked. We had political discussions, NFL discussions. We talked NBA. We had a lot of heated discussion. We had some heated discussion. But again, that's what anger management is about. Guys just being able to show their emotion, but you bringing facts to the table. It's not just saying stuff like that angry Eagles fan guy. Bro, it doesn't have to be artificial. Just let the shit just flow. Let it come out. That's what anger management was about. I did other roundtable discussion, like I brought in Relentless Destiny's Rodney, and he was able to sit down and talk to me with Cobra Kai, and he sat down and talked about some top villains, and he did anti-villains. Wesley, Owen, they sat in with me. My friend Robert, he sat in there as well. Forrest, also. I'm trying to think. I think that I'm missing somebody else right now. Oh, Mona. Me and Mona, we did one for about being single and dating. We wanted to do one about single parents dating, but we haven't had a chance because our schedules are conflicting. But that was the original plan, and a lot of people, they love that. They love that little segment because they felt that me and Mona was like, it was artificial. It was not artificial. It was sincere. Two friends who sat down and we talked. We talked about relation. We talked about we talked about our day lives and what the expectations and the misinterpret and how hard it is. I really want to do one again when it's being a single parent and dating. Your expectations, false expectations and things like that. But again, our schedules have been conflicting, especially with me in school. And then, so me and Aaron, we were talking. I was telling him, Aaron, I just don't feel comfortable doing this without you, because this is our show. And he was telling me, just keep doing it. I'm doing a good job. And when his life comes a lot less hectic, he's going to join it, but continue to do it. And so I never want to take away from something where it's supposed to be me and my boy, because that's who it's supposed to be. But I have to come to reality that right now that he may not be a part of it for this time. So I'm going to have to find a way how to reformat the show. I got to find, we got to do something. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. I also, oh my God, I kind of forgot that Dill Industries, Dillon Holloway, and Dill Industries Worldwide. If y'all ever watch any of his shows, he's got a couple of shows on there, you know, called May I Take This Bump? They talk wrestling. And there's also the Triple Overtime. Him and two other guys sit together and they talk sports also. If you ever sit down and listen to him, get a chance, go up to the show. Yeah, you guys can say, "Oh, you're plugging the show." You're damn right. That's one of my good friends. I promote friends. I do everything I can to make sure that if I'm doing something, you're and if I have a chance to to put to uplift you if I'm going somewhere, hell, that's fine as long as you're making the effort. If you're not, I'm not going to, because why am I going to bother? And then there's Puff. Puff also, if you ever listen to him, Puff is definitely, I really feel that he should, the way, I've known Puff going on over 20 years, 22 years, 1999, when the first one went off to college. And if the way how his knowledge is from sports, the way how he, because he's not originally here, he's from Nigeria, and then when he came down, he adapted the sports. He follows everything. He can break it down. He goes into depth. He can be able to do stuff together. And I always feel like, hey, you need to get a show also. You need to do something also. But I don't know his situation and if he could or could not. But, I want to thank him also. So I'm over here on this rant and everything like that. I'm like, dang, I forgot somebody. Forgot Puff and Dillon also. But as I was saying, I gotta find a way how to I'm going to have to reformat the show right now, because I have to come to the realization that at this time it's going to be a one-man show, which is over a damn year, and I'm going to realize, I'm going to have to reformat the show. I'm coming to that realization now. It's not just hoping one day, we can do this right now, but I'm going to have to redo this. So at this time, I'm not going to do anything for this moment, especially with school, coming to an end. I have all these promotions, I have these projects that I have to do, paperwork. I've also haven't written anything for the 49er Web Zone. Yeah, I'm writing for the 49er Web Zone. They did a roundtable discussion, the first time there was a roundtable discussion, and I was not involved in it. I emailed the editor, David Bonilla, and I told him, hey, I wanted to be a part of it, but he told me the honest truth. Sorry, Sasha, but I asked the people who've been contributing. And I was like, yeah, that is true. And I had to come to the realization, school is a priority, but I haven't had time to sit back and write an article. I would have loved to write an article about something that's going on here. I'm on Facebook. I'm seeing a bunch of 49er fans talk about who should they get, who would be the logical choice. Should you get Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, and you're hearing all these discussions, and there's an article right there, but I haven't had to because I'm too busy trying to focus on everything else. So I have to come to realization. I got to prioritize right now. So I want to finish with school, but I know that within a couple of weeks I want to reformat the show. I'm going to reformat it in a way where it's going to be sports related, but I do want to do one again for if I want to, for ladies or for anybody who wants to talk relationships. Hey, I want to do something with something like that. So it's not just all sports. I do again, but sports is the main thing. But I also want to do something like I did the roundtable discussion when we talk movies, villains or something like that, characters, something of the sorts like that. Well, so something for, but I have to, I gotta, get some more consistency out there with more guests and more invitations. So I just want to just say that at this time, even though that I may not be this big YouTube star, but the goal is you just can't get that overnight. You're just not going to put a video out there because I'm not the only one who puts a video out there and then everybody, and then, it gets 10 million views and just right then and there. It happens gradually. But for those who watch my shows and love the comments on it, I'm going to, the show is going to be reformatted. And when it does get reformatted to something, that's how it's going to be. And I do want to thank everybody for at least watching anger management. And I'll always say this: you have been warned.